Deny me a raise? Okay, I quit. I've spent the last 3 years working full-time as a medical assistant in a COVID urgent care clinic while studying my ass off and finally graduating with my Master of Public Health earlier this month. My job knew this and encouraged me the entire way, with my manager even being excited about the potential for a big raise. While being in school full-time, I've been running the front desk while also helping out in the back office. I answer the phones, schedule patients, check in patients, process faxes, schedule imaging studies, manage calendars, cover shifts in other clinics when they are short-staffed, room patients, collect specimens, run specimens to the lab, and pick up meds from the hospital pharmacy. Recently, I took on new responsibilities regarding infection control at work since that is one of my areas of interest, and now am in charge of the hand hygiene program for our clinic. I am also being trained on inventory, ordering, and disposing of expired materials and medications. I hardly have downtime at work. I reached out to HR asking for a raise due to my increased responsibilities and getting my degree, and was flat out told no. Their reasoning? My degree isn't related to my job, and the new responsibilities aren't significant enough. 5 minutes after being denied a raise, I put in my 2 weeks notice. I can afford being unemployed while I look for a job that utilizes my degree and experience. We will see what happens when they find that 2 people need to be hired to cover all those extra responsibilities you took on for free. Keep us posted. That's such a poor excuse to deny a raise. Most managers I work with don't have a degree related to anything near manufacturing and are gainfully employed. I was offered a promotion, given 2 different quarterly awards for excellence that quarter on my team, but told I wouldn't be paid in line with the person who vacated the area I was being asked to take on the role of, in addition to maintaining my own area simultaneously. Was told I didn't have the same skill set and abilities as the person I was replacing. I told them I didn't want the role and I've been hitting the job boards so I can take my lack of skills to another company. I had my boss basically tell me my degree is trash. Thanks, like I didn't already know that. But she got mad when I showed her my transcript, where it showed that I took a leadership course. So she got mad because she thinks that when I talk about how to get people to work together, she thinks I am undermining her. Sounds like you deserved a raise based solely on the many job duties you performed. It never fails to shock me how utterly incompetent HR and management in general is in dealing with worthwhile employees. Unless you needed the 2 weeks of pay, you should have just left with, effectively immediately, I quit. Mail my final paycheck to address. Solid. MPH is an excellent degree and you should be proud of yourself for earning it. You deserve to work for an employer who values your education and didn't mislead you about your future at the company. Don't be afraid to reach out to professors from your school. They might have some resources or advice for jobs and salaries commensurate with your experience and education. 1. Never go to HR when asking for a raise. They are trained to deny. 2. Go to your manager and ask for the raise. Let them go and make the justification for you. Managers have way more pull over raises and can go directly to the suit that's in charge of the purse strings. HR will do what the managers want. HR is not your friend. Probably half of the people I know with college degrees do something else entirely outside their field. Here's what I think is going on. For the past 3+ years, companies like yours have been paying through the nose to contingent staffing agencies for coverage. Everything from MAs on up to physicians has been astronomically expensive for the past 36 months. As COVID comes to an end, they're all trying to dial back their labor expenses. The problem is that the end users have lost control of the pricing and the providers, working through agencies, have complete control right now. No matter how much these clinics want to drive the rates down, they can't because the supply is dictating the rates. So, if they want to control labor costs, they have to stick it to their perm employees. Just like what is happening to you. This all creates a vicious cycle because as people like you realize what's happening, they quit and go find something new through an agency. This puts more pressure on the clinic, so they have to backfill through an agency. Rinse and repeat. I know for a fact that right now, most the big urgent care firms are staffed more than 50% by agency providers. And they're paying a lot for it, just to keep the doors open. The best raises are when you change jobs. Employers can't justify a large raise for existing employees. I just got my cost of living raise where I'm at. I got a 0.6% raise. Fucking slap in the face. Good for you. Why 2 weeks? 2 hours is plenty enough to watch them panic. Getting the doctors or nurse practitioners involved in the discussion may have helped get a raise. Pushed through HR. Clinicians tend to know who is dead weight and who is indispensable day to day. I left medical assisting because I was one of 3 medical assistants in a practice with 20 that was actually worth a damn. The 3 of us carried the practice maintaining sterility protocols, training all the dingbat new hires, correcting the doctors' coding and notes so they'd actually get paid from CMS, all of it. All we ever heard was from the head partner about how he wishes he could convince the health system to pay us more. Never once saw him make the call or send the email. I was paid $11 an hour with 9 years experience. Working in healthcare is a joke. I'm glad I left. Good for you. That's integrity. Do you at all expect them to reconsider? I also like that you'll be able to focus 100% on finding your next move. Congratulations. Let us know what happens op. Don't accept a counteroffer. You will be labeled a flight risk.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.